What's up, guys? Gold Rush 49 here with another video for you, and I kind of explain to people why I stack silver. I think there's a common misconception out there that people think that they're gonna stack silver real quick, and then all of a sudden the price is gonna spike like it did during the financial crisis of 2008, and I think it spiked, 2009, 2010. Around there, like, it was just astronomical. I think price of silver was like almost $40 for an ounce, which is awesome, which I wish I would go back to that, but that's not why I stack silver. The main reason is actually savings, believe it or not. So this is a $20 bill right here, okay? And the big difference between this and this, aside from the fact that this is a little bit more liquid, and I can exchange that for whatever I want to in the store, gasoline, whatever it might be. This has to go through a middleman. At this point, it can't be accepted, at least in my state, as a straight up payment. But the big difference between the two is this value goes down every day because of inflation. So for those of us who don't know what inflation is, basically what happens is, especially with nowadays with our quantitative easing and all that stuff ever since 2008, basically quantitative easing is a fancy way of saying we're printing more money. We're printing more money and we're buying stocks and bonds with it to keep the economy stimulated and to keep things moving. So every time that they print another one of these dollars here, I have 20 here because that's pretty much comparable. Silver's, I don't know, on $15, $15.50 right now, compared to $20 bill, but it's the closest in comparison we're going to find here. But every time they print a dollar, this value goes down. Now this fluctuates. It goes up, it goes down. It's especially when it's compared to gold. That's the big gold silver ratio everybody always talks about, is what's the price of gold as compared to silver, and all that stuff. And again, this is a commodity, so this is used in electronics. It's used in a lot of different things. It is used still as money, but there is demand for this. Now all you have to do to get more of these is turn the printer on. You can't turn the printer on this. This has to be mined out of the ground, and there's only so much that there is in the world. So value for this, simple supply and demand, value for this will always go up. Don't believe me? That's why I have my handy dandy iPad here. Let's try to see if we can focus on this here. Now this is, let's go from the year 1989, because that would be 30 years, right? So this is the price of silver in 1989. Okay, so 89, the price of silver, it looks like it was $5.22. I think that's the category we're looking at. It's either, let's see, market index, precious metals, energy. I don't know what that is at the top, but I do believe that this right here is the price. Let's see at the top here. At the end of the year. So this is the year high, year open. Okay, open there, the year high, the year low, and then the year close. Okay, so what it closed at the end of the year. So we'll just use this one for easy, to kind of understand what's going on here. So we'll start with the year 1989. All right, now the year close in 89, we were looking at $5.22. Okay, and then the next year it decreased 19%. Okay, $4.19, $1 less. All right, whatever. And another, we decreased again, 91. Decrease, right? 92. Oh, big increase. So 40% increase there, right? As compared to, again, 89, we went down 20, 27, 31, and then we went up 39. So it's actually a net positive of 8, down 5. So we're still net positive, up. Okay. Now you can see when it goes up, it goes up in big numbers. But again, here we are at the year 97, $6 for an ounce, as compared to 89, where it was $5.22. All right, so again, we are going up. Okay, and then again, 98, we lost a little, 99, and then you're going to see when we hit the 2000s, and this is really when interest rates kind of went down to zero, because in 2001, obviously there was September 11th, there was a lot of doubt in the markets, a lot of fear out there. So what they decided to do Alan Greenspan, which was, I guess, a great idea at the time, which is responsible really for ruining the economy. But they decided to put interest rates down to nothing, so people would borrow money and they would get the economy rolling again. And then you're going to see what happens is, because they start to borrow and borrow and borrow, it starts to really take off, silver. And you can see right here in 2007, they closed the year at $14.76. Okay, so again, we double in price between 2004 and 2007. We double in price. That's 3 years. Okay, 2008 it was down, but remember, this is just when that stuff was happening. And then you watch, here we go, take off. 2009, $16.99. 2010, $30. Okay, 2011, $28, right? $29. And you can see the year high in 2011 was $48.70. So almost $50 an ounce is where silver was sitting at. And the reason that it went up like that is because when there's doubt in the markets, people say, you know what, I don't feel confident in the economy, I'm going to put my money into something real. Okay, I'm going to exchange this for something real, something that has value no matter where I go. This is a promise. This is just a feeling of security in our economy, in the American people and government. This is real money. This will go anywhere. Anywhere this is worth something. This, tomorrow, we could crash and it would be worthless. So, again, 2011 was the peak, right? And then it started to dip back down as markets do fluctuate and they kind of are normal. But again, here we go, $15.22 was year close, right? As compared to, again, over 30 years, if I was saving my money, okay, over 30 years, and this is the big, I'm getting at what I'm getting at here, right? Over 30 years, right? 522, 30 years later, all right, 1522. All right, almost triple my money. All right, that's silver. Now, let's go to see what happened with the dollar. No, I don't want that. Stupid iPad. See what happens with the dollar. Now, this chart shows, and again, we're starting at 89. This is showing the comparison of the dollar from, I think, the year 1800 or something like that. Or 1860s. It's like the 1860s is when, you know, this chart starts. So it's showing you what a dollar, you know, is compared to. So like a dollar back then in 1860, you know, would have been worth $14.94. So like, let's say what costs $15 like right now? I don't know, half a tank of gas. Let's say half a tank of gas in 1860, you know, would have been $1, but in 1989 it's $14.94. Okay, and you're gonna see that all the dollar does. See if I can get this moving here. All the dollar does is continue to be compared, and it just continues. Okay, it needs to be more. Needs to be more. Needs to be more. 2002 needs to be more. Right. That is inflation. This is what we're looking at, the amount of inflation that's happening, okay? Now, you're going to see 2009, this was interest rates like at zero, government printing money, right? Trying to get the economy going again, right? And just look at the price difference, right? Okay? So this is your money going to waste, okay? This is your money going to waste. Okay, so what you could have bought for in 89 for that 14 whatever it is, this site sucks, but 14 whatever, right? Now in 2019, come on, man, killing me. Why is this doing this? Come on, 2019. Now you get the idea. It's like $30. I don't know why it's so. There you go, 30.45. So $14.89, 30 years later, is 30.45. Now, what does that mean? That means you lose $15 almost on your investment. Your money's worth half. Your money's worth half what it used to be worth. Okay. What happened with silver? Silver, right? Remember the numbers, right? Silver almost tripled. Okay. This became half as valuable. You see that? Tripled in value, became half as valuable. Which one do you want to save?